Hey there! So in this video, we're going to have a deep dive into the PT Ninja 101 course. So many people have been asking what exactly is the 101 course and how does it help online personal trainers take their business online using PT Distinction. So I figured the best way to do this is to actually show you what it is, show you inside the course, and I'm actually going to go through and set everything up live on the screen. Now, of course, I'm going to do this knowing the fact that I've been through this course before. I know what's inside the lessons. So obviously I'm going to do this a little bit quicker, but I just want to show you how quickly you can actually launch your online business using PTD Ninja and the 101 course. So first of all, let's go and take a look at exactly what the 101 course is. So when you head over to ptdninja.com, if you head down to the Done For You service section down here, you'll find out about the 3 different done for you services. We have our bronze package, which is perfect for anybody who already has all the content, knows kind of what they want to do anyway, and just wants the basic setting up, wants all the kind of technical integrations doing, the automations doing, but they already have all the content, they know exactly what they want to do and have a clear picture of that. Then the bronze package is probably a good way to go. If you haven't got any content, you're not quite sure what you want to do, or you want some more advanced stuff setting up and really push PT Distinction to its limits, then the gold package is probably going to be the best option. So if you're not quite sure what you want to do, if you don't have the time to do it yourself, and you really just want everything created for you, content creating for you, all the support and stuff you need, then I recommend you go for the gold package. But today, the focus is going to be on the PT Ninja 101 course. Now, this is our most popular service that we offer. It's designed for personal trainers who want to take their business online, but are not sure where to start. It's also really useful for anybody that currently uses PT Distinction and really wants to make the most of the software. Now, the PT Ninja 101 course is a self-led course. It allows you to set everything up for you that you could ever need to run the ultimate online coaching business with PT Distinction. Not only do we go over the skills and stuff you need in our step-by-step guides, but we also give you the content to do this too. You get lifetime access to the full course, including any updates that we create for new features and stuff that get added to PTD. You get lifetime access to our ever-expanding white label library. So we have content for everything you could possibly imagine that you can use and plug directly into your PTD. You can also brand this and adapt this as well, so it's more customized to you, your brand, and your business. You also get ongoing support for life as well from the PT Ninja team and access to our regular PT Ninja masterminds as well inside our support group. So you get loads of support with this, loads of content with this, and loads of training with this as well. But the best way to kind of show you what's involved with the PT Ninja 101 course is actually to dig in and take a look. So what I want to do first is, if you want to sign up to this, you can click Learn More, and it does go into more detail about exactly what you get inside the course. So on here, you can actually take a look at what's actually involved. A little video here taking you a little tour inside the area. You can find out exactly who it's for. You can find out what people are saying about it and how it's actually helped people, and also breaks down exactly what you get and what's included in the whole thing. And down here, you can sign up. There's a nice big FAQ at the bottom that breaks down everything as well, about all our commonly asked questions, and of course, how the course is actually built and made up. So you can check all that information out there. Now, once you're actually ready to go and you've signed up, you can access it anytime by heading over to ptdninja.com and clicking on the login button here. This will bring you over to this page. Now, if you haven't signed up to PT Ninja yet, you can actually try out some of this for free. Over here, we have what's called the free access account. This gives you the PTD Basics module. So the PTD Basics is a module inside the course that goes over just the basics inside PTD and getting things set up. It's similar to some of the stuff you'll already get inside PT Distinction, but the idea here is set up in a format that's nice, quick, and simple, and gives you a logical order to do it in, so you can be up and running super, super quick. So if you want to do that, you can go and check it out. It also gives you an opportunity to have a sneak peek of what's actually involved inside the course as well. Now, over here, this is the main PT Ninja course. So if you have signed up and purchased the course, you can access it here. You can also go to this area as well if you are a bronze member or you are a gold member. So bronze package, you can access this here. Gold packages, of course, you can access your stuff here as well. As a gold member, you will also have access to the 101 course for life, including all the support and all the resources inside there as well. So let's click here and go and access it. This will take you into our secure server where you can then go and log in. So the first thing you want to do when you get into here is go and watch this talk with the members area. It takes you around everything you need to do. And you can come and join our support Facebook group. It's an awesome support Facebook group. We have the whole PT Ninja team inside there, as well as a bunch of other experts as well. We're there to help you on different aspects, such as how to train people online and also how to deliver nutrition as well. So there's loads of cool stuff inside there. Once you've worked your way through this, just then work your way into the course. Now, if we go straight into one-on-one course, you can see it's split down into a number of different modules here. First up is getting started, where we go through how to use the one-on-one course in more detail. We also then look at something called your workbook. Now, down here, you can see all the information about the one-on-one course. Then up next, we have the one-on-one system, which is the system that we deliver and we use, and also the workbook that you can use alongside the course. This workbook is really, really useful because it helps you break down your business into detail. We talk about how to work out who your avatars are, how to target them properly. We also look at how to build leads, gather lead information, and use that to then start bringing people into your programs and obviously start making a revenue from it. So we do cover quite a lot inside these early modules. There's also the access your plug and play content. So inside here, we'll actually show you how to access and connect the PTD Ninja PT Distinction account with yours, which means you can literally copy over all the pre-made content into your account. I'm going to show you how to do this in just a moment. We then have the PTD Basics, which I mentioned earlier, which is on that free access course if you want to see that. We then look at breaking down your business, understanding who your clients are. We then look at getting social. So we look at things like how to set up Facebook groups, how to set up Facebook pages, how to use them properly, how to set up other social media campaigns. We also link this with your workbook as well and show you how to build, to start with anyway, an organic marketing campaign around this. So you literally have a load of swipe files. They're actually pre-designed for your ideal clients that's going to attract them into it. You can literally copy and paste straight into your social media profiles to get going. We talk about how to price your services in quite a lot of detail in here. We then look at building your services. So how we design your client journey, again, using the workbook to do that, making your own blueprint. Now, inside PTD Ninja, we actually have what's called the PTD Ninja system. This system is a blueprint, which again, I'm going to show you in a second inside a new PT Distinction account that we found work really, really well. We actually go over why this works earlier on inside the course, but this system allows you to meet your clients where they're at. It includes how to create and generate a lead magnet, how to run a prefixed flagship program, flagship offer, how to offer a premium version of that, how to run membership programs, and it covers everything from nutrition-based programs, such as ones that you use calorie counting. We also have keto versions. We have plant-based versions. We also have habit-based versions. So there's lots of different things inside here, but we go through exactly how you can adapt and adjust this for your particular market in your business using this information here. We then go through exactly how to set all this up, how to set up the groups, how to connect PayPal. In that section as well, if you want to use other things outside of PayPal, we do talk about how to do that. And we also go through what our recommendations are to make things easier for you. We then talk about how to set up packages to go and sell them. We then look at setting up your flagship program. And not only do we give you the structure and the content, but we give you all the emails to go out there as well, the upsell emails to move them on to other sections and other parts of your program. We give you all the PDFs inside there. We even give you coaching videos inside there that you can use. All this as well can have your branding added to it, so it can be dropped in your account and ready to go. So much so that there's enough content pre-set up here that you can actually plug and play this in and technically launch it straight away. It would still be fine. It's completely unbranded and your clients will have no idea we exist or even PT Distinction exists. And you can run clients through it and then just tweak and adapt it for your clients as you go. And we even show you exactly how to do that. So how to actually coach your clients online using PT Distinction, how to manage the alerts properly, how to actually get the best results from them in an online environment. We then talk about bringing your first clients, exactly how to do that, and then how to use those first clients to get feedback and then to adapt your program after. We then look at setting up a challenge. These challenges are not particularly as a way I think you should always run all the time. We've done these challenges in a way that's designed to help you convert more leads. Again, inside the course, we go into more detail about exactly how we use those challenges. And again, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do these challenges if you don't want to. The benefit of following this system, though, to start off with, is that if you do this, you set up the lead magnets, you set up the challenges, you set up the flagship programs, and set up these memberships, you will know how to do everything inside PT Distinction. And by following the system, you'll also know how to create an effective online program and an online system for your business and your clients. Next up, we talk about your lead magnet and how to build it up. And inside here as well, we give you what we call the ultimate lead magnet. It's a lead magnet we've seen have the best results for people in terms of converting. It also builds up that know, like, and trust very, very quickly. That's so important when it comes to bringing in new leads and new sales from those leads as well. We then talk about your website. We look at the difference between websites and sales pages. We show you exactly how to build your sales page, give you swipe files for doing it, and fill in the blank sections too, so you can literally drop that in and build out a sales page. We then talk about how to do all the integrations properly, and we even give you some plug and play sales page and website systems. So these are things you can literally sign up to and plug and play it in, and swipe files as well that you can literally drop straight into your current website are all inside here. We then show you how to edit and use your setup in a lot more detail, how to add in more content and programs, how to brand your app effectively, as well as any other content as well. Then we go into details about how to actually use your system and manage this with your clients, like I mentioned earlier. And finally, then we go into more continued growth. We look at how we take that information, what we learned from our clients that we've got in there already, how to really get to know them better and how to use that to bring in more leads. And we look at other ways to add some more accountability into your programs and for your business as well. And of course, once you've gone all the way through this, you then have access to our white label library, which is loads of different resources inside here, such as onboarding content. We talk about different ways of onboarding people, whether you're using sales calls or not using sales calls for that, whether you're using coaching calls with that or not. We have different options for you inside here. If you're using hybrid, which means you're having in-person clients as well, we have a different sequence for that, so it's more effective for those type of clients. We then have different variations of your challenge, such as keto-based, intermittent fasting, plant-based, different variations of flagship ones again, such as intermittent, ketogenic, plant-based, carb cycling versions, and hypertrophy versions of the flagship program. Then go into habit coaching, where we have a huge list of nutritional habits all set up and drip fed out. And we have all the content for that as well, and all the coaching content that goes alongside that for each of those habits. And the best thing about the way these habits are set up as well, it doesn't just have to be a prefix system. We do literally have a plug and play 1 year long habit coaching program that you can plug straight in and all the content gets delivered. We've also broken that down as well, so you can actually quickly adjust and adapt that for your clients in literally just a few seconds by mixing around groups and pressing a few buttons. And again, we show you exactly how to do that inside the course. We then have a selection of recipe books inside here, as well as some really cool extra nutrition support that you can plug and play into your system as well. We have some meal templates you can use with over 250 weeks worth of pre-made meal plans you can plug in. These are written by a nutritional software as well. We have some workout templates inside here. We have loads of workout templates you can choose from as well that you can literally plug and play in. Some of these are pre-made templates that you can use to build your own. We also have inside there some pre-made out programs for beginners and advanced for home and gym, going over a number of different days. So 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and 5 days that you can literally tick a box, plug into your client's account, and it's all set up and ready to go. Lots of coaching resources in here, like information on how to use and download MyFitnessPal. We have a calorie calculator you can literally plug and play straight into your app. So if you want to have a calorie calculator built into your app for your clients to use, you can literally drop that straight in there. We even have some information on supplementation and stuff that you can give out for your clients as well. And again, all this is editable. You can adapt it and change it and do what you want with it. Next up, we have loads of sales resources here. So we have upsell emails for different coaching calls, upsell email sequences to move people from one package to another, and also an abandoned cart email sequence as well that you can adapt and adjust. Better yet, all the stuff we're talking about here as well is available inside the PTD Ninja PT Distinction account. So not only can you see it inside here where you can get the original documents that you can change and adapt and add more branding to or whatever you want to do, but it's also preset up in an unbranded way inside your PTD account already. So once you've signed up to this, you can copy it straight over, drop it straight into your account, and you will already have that abandoned cart email sequence. And we'll show you exactly how to use it and how to set it up so it all works in a completely automated way. And then finally, we have some marketing resources, again, some positive quotations that you can actually plug and play straight into your PTD account, so it can go out to your clients or even leads as well. If you're following our PTD Ninja system, you'll have leads in your PTD account as well that you can actually follow up with these things here. We even have a general email sequence as well that you can send out to those leads to help nurture them over time. We then have some Facebook swipe files inside there, and also a client features swipe file as well that you can utilize when building out your website and things like that. So in a nutshell, that's basically what the 101 course is built up from. The whole thing was designed about the process that we go through with our gold clients. So when working with our gold clients, we pretty much cover everything inside here. The only real differences with the gold is that we'll actually really customize it based around their business. So what we try to do here is follow our system. It's a system that we've seen probably work, well, most of the time, like probably 85 to 90% of the time. This particular system we're talking here is probably the most popular one we run. It also works literally 85% of the time for clients and for businesses to get the results. As long as you put the work into it, it'll work for them. Yes, there's going to be a few businesses that need things that are slightly different, but that's why we show you exactly how to adapt that. And even with our goal packages, we basically follow this same system through here. Then we tweak and adapt it for your particular business. So if you do have the time to do it yourself and you want to learn the most about PT Distinction and running a business online, then this is definitely going to be the course for you to go through, because everything that's inside our heads as PT Ninja is kind of put inside here. And of course, if you do want any extra help or support at any point during the 101 course, you have access to us inside our support group. There's also a built-in help desk as well that you can access us for and get information from. If you don't want to put it in a public forum, you can do it inside there because it's private. Or you can even upgrade into our gold package, where all you do is just pay the difference, and then we can take over. We can really start breaking things down and build everything out for you, create all the content for you, create new content if we need to, pull everything together, and then help work with you after as you go and launch your program. So that is the actual course there. What I want to do now is I want to pull open our PT Distinction account, and it's going to be an empty PT Distinction account. And I want to show you, once you've been through this, how quick it is to actually set up and run an online business with PT Distinction using the PT Ninja 101 course. So I'm going to go on the assumptions that we've been through all the stuff inside this course. We're now just going to copy over all the content. We're going to have something ready to launch. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to actually go through it like a client would, so you can see what the whole experience is going to be like. So let's go and take a look. So the first thing we're going to do is connect our accounts together. In order to do that, you're going to do that in the community area. Inside the course, it goes through in detail what you need to do in order to do this. Once you've made those connections, you can go into your friends area and you'll be able to access the PT Ninja 101 content from directly inside your PT Distinction account. So inside here, if you click on PT Ninja 101, it'll bring up all the different resources, some of them which are programs like this. And then as you work your way through, you'll start working your way into different custom forms, and then into different exercises, and then into different groups that form part of your setup. Now, some of these groups are different versions of the same group. When we're setting stuff up in the first place inside the 101 course, we focus around our main system, we get that set up, and then we'll show you how to just adapt stuff after. So what I'm going to do now is go and set up that particular system from the course. Now, we do make this really, really easy to do. Over in your course area, you'll get to things like building your flagship, setting up your challenge, setting up your lead magnet, and inside there, you'll see a layout that looks very similar to this. And each of these have different numbers on. And all you have to do is type in the number of each one, and it pulls it up. You can then copy it over to your account. So for example, in here, we've done the entire flagship program. So all I'm going to do in here is type in 3.0. It'll bring up my flagship group. I can copy that over, and I can put it straight into my account. Once I've done that, I can do exactly the same thing, but I can do it with our 3.1 account inside here, and I can then copy over our results tracking one. And all I do is work my way through each one of these groups inside here and add them all in. So I'm going to go and do that now. And then once we've done that, we're actually going to start using those to create programs for our clients. So there we have it. It took me roughly around 7 or 8 minutes then to copy all that information over. I went through the blueprint stuff we've got inside our Ninja course. And now what I've basically done is now I've got 36 different groups inside my PTD account. Now I've not used all the groups. I've just picked the ones that I want to use. The advantage of doing that is it keeps your account nice and tidy, but also don't forget as well, you get lifetime access to this. So don't be worried about moving stuff over all the time. Just pull over the information that you need. When you first start out doing it, you just follow it through the course and copy over stuff when we ask you to. But once you've completed the course and we go through how to change and adapt stuff, then you'll probably want to start moving more things over. But use the information in the workbook, use the information inside the course to help you decide on what to move over. Always remember you'll always have access to this stuff, and we're always updating, adding new stuff to it as well. So make sure you keep checking back in, but we will let you know when we do add more new stuff to it. Now, inside here, we have our groups all set up. If I click on the group section here, you can see all those different groups are in there already. And these groups already have content inside them. So if we take a look here at the flagship coaching content group and have a look inside there, you can see if we go into our schedule area, Click on show by days after joining. We then have our content in there already pre-dripped, ready to go for our client, giving out all the notifications that they need. And there's all the coaching content inside here. We have calorie calculators and the information on MyFitnessPal. We start breaking everything down as well, following this 12-week blueprint. And it's a blueprint that we've seen work so well online as well. We think it's a great way to start off and give you a good idea about how to deliver a service online effectively. You can obviously tweak and adapt stuff inside here, but you can see we have all the videos, coaching items, but everything you could possibly need inside here, ready to go for your clients in there. Those different groups there are going to stack up with all the other groups inside PT Distinction. And one of the things you'll learn inside the course is a technique called group stacking. It's probably the most powerful part of PT Distinction, and it's the only software that I know that does it this particular way, which is why we love using it with the PTD Ninja stuff. Now, what we're going to do is take these different groups here, and now what I'm going to do is create some packages. So what we've done so far, we set up our PTD account. We've just followed the basics inside our PTD account. So by now, hopefully you've done and integrated your website, which is very easy to do. Again, you can follow the stuff inside the course to do that. You've connected your emails to it. Again, you can follow stuff inside the course to do that, or just follow the instructions inside PTD when you first sign up. We've now connected our community together. We've copied all our content and stuff over. We've been following the guidelines inside the PTD Ninja 101 course. Now what we're going to do is going to create our premium packages so we can actually sell this information. Now, bear in mind, so far, I've not actually tweaked and changed anything. This whole process has taken me probably in total with the copying 15 minutes so far, including setting up a website, integrations, and putting the emails and stuff in. We click on here as well. We're going to now set up our packages. Again, all this information about the packages can be found inside here. So we talk exactly what packages need to set up, and we explain how to do it in the course. Once you're inside here now, we can set up our packages. We're going to do a lead magnet. And all I'm going to do is go through each of these, and we're going to go and add in our different groups. And again, the course goes through this in detail about exactly what we need to do inside these groups, what we need to actually go and set up, and all the different settings and things that we need to include. And again, you can find out more about this if you do decide to go up into the course. But yeah, so now I'm going to work my way through these different packages, settle them up, and that's going to take me about 5 minutes. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. So there you go, and we're back. So that took me roughly about 5-6 minutes to go and do and create those different packages inside my PT Distinction account. Again, I just followed the guides inside our 101 course in order to do that. Just want to quickly take you through inside. Again, it goes into more detail about exactly what I did and how I set it up in the course. But to roughly take you through this, we have a lead magnet, a challenge, a flagship program for 12 weeks, and a membership program. Inside these lead magnets and the challenges, you can see here, we have all our groups set up, so we know to copy the content of the groups over. We're not saying anything online here, it's a freebie. So this is something free to bring people on. And we have this code here that's going to be really important. We're going to talk about that code in a moment. And after that, we have these advanced options where we give people access for 1 week. And after that, it automatically turns them into what we call a print-only client. That print-only client then gets added to our mail list inside PT Distinction. They can't have any access to anything, but we can still send them emails so we can market to them and try and sell to them after they've actually completed this particular lead magnet. We then have a challenge, works in a very similar way. We have new groups inside there, but you might be thinking, well, they've got all this lead magnet content, we've got all these challenge content, and that's a lot of content inside their account. So we use a remove group system inside here where we can actually remove the lead magnet content out of their account and swap it with the new challenge content all automatically. The best thing about this as well is the swipe file lead magnet group that we have inside the PT Ninja 101 course has upsell emails inside there to help move them along your funnel, so to speak. So if they sign up to a program after this or sign up to a challenge or whatever after they complete the lead magnet, we obviously don't want to try and sell them into the same program they've already purchased. So what we do is we automatically remove the group from there. That stops the email sequence from coming out and just gives it a bit more of a professional feel. We then have limitations here as well. So 1 month access from the challenge. The reason we use 1 month is because these challenges are designed to start on a particular date or date. And you can see we've done that with the groups down here. And again, we show you exactly how to do this in the course. The best way to run challenges like this to get the most effect from them and also try and convert as many people as possible. We don't use evergreen for challenges in the course. We do show you how to do that if you want to run what we call an evergreen challenge. We tend to use these as cohorts because we tend to get better results from them when we do it that way. Next up, we have our flagship program. So this is going to be our main offer, our main thing that we sell to our clients. Inside here, you can see we have all these different groups set up. So these groups we've copied over, we've now stacked them together. So all this content appears for our clients, but it still gives that flexibility to change and adapt stuff, which I'm going to show you in a second. The main difference between this one, remove groups, remove all the other stuff from beforehand, just like before. But in the sell online section, we've actually integrated our PayPal buttons. And again, we'll show you exactly how to do this in the course as well. But obviously, you can also find out how to set up some of these packages and how to use PayPal buttons inside the help section inside PTD as well. Or of course, you can use our free access area on PTD Ninja 2 if you want to learn how to do that. So everything's set up inside here. We have the abandoned cart sequence set up. So if somebody payment fails, we actually add them as a print only client into PTD Distinction automatically and automatically send emails to them. And again, we've given you all those emails already pre-written inside here. All you've got to do is go and add in your links to them to send them through to your sales page again. And again, it goes through all that inside the course. Next up, in the advanced options here, we give them 13 weeks access, 12-week program. But of course, yes, we have 12 weeks inside here, but we also show you how to extend these and shrink these. So if you want to do longer programs or shorter programs, that's fine. We show you exactly how to adapt the stuff to suit whatever it is you want to deliver and base that around what's best for your business and your clientele. Then finally, we have our membership. The idea of this membership is it's sold people after the flagship program so they can move into it and have an ongoing membership with you. Inside here, we're just going to have a quick look. And remove groups, you can see we have these main groups in here. We have a 12-month nutritional coaching content program and some automated workouts where your clients can actually go in and select the workouts they want to do and want to complete, already pre-made up and done inside there. The only real difference here, sell online, we have, again, a subscription button this time though from PayPal. And in the advanced options, we actually extend this every 6 weeks. So this means that when somebody signs up, they go through this program, they go into the membership. If their payment fails, it will automatically trigger PayPal to follow up with them to update their payment details to make sure that they put the payment in. If they don't make a payment within 6 weeks of them making their last payment, it will automatically shut them off and send them as a print on their client. So you don't even have to worry about all the admin side of it. It's all automatically done for you. With this particular setup, all you need to do is focus on putting information out there to start bringing leads in and making some sales. And then all you do is focus on getting the best result possible for your clients just by tweaking the adapting stuff inside the setup, which is exactly what we're going to go and do now. So inside here, we have these different packages. We also need to add these to our sales pages. It's really easy to do to add these to a sales page. In fact, inside the course, there's a module inside here that shows you how to put together a sales page on your website. If you haven't got a website, it shows you the best way to try and build them or find someone to build them for you. We even give you plug and play stuff as well if you want to, if you really want to get started quickly. And all you're basically doing now inside here is taking the code from this section here and you're putting it onto your sales pages over here. So you might have a sales page like this that you can edit and adapt to adjust. This is one of the plug and play ones we use. This is used for Divi. We'll show you exactly how to edit and change all this kind of stuff. But inside here, all you do is go and add in your code into it. Again, depending on what your website builder is, it would be slightly different for you. But again, we show you exactly how to do this. We go through all the different website builders and explain how to add things in, what to look for to make it nice and easy for you to do. And of course, you get all the support anyway, whenever you need it for our support group and through our help desk. So all that information gets put in for you there, and this form appears on your website. The client can go in there, they can fill it in, and boom, there you go. They pay, sign up, and they're inside your program. So that's all well and good, but what does it actually look like when someone's actually signed up? What happens from your side? How do you edit and adapt stuff? And this really is where our PTD Ninja system and the content we have and the process we use, as much as sometimes it sounds really complicated having so many groups, this is where it comes into its own, and this is where it makes the big difference for you. It comes in how quick it is for you to adapt to for your clients. So let's go and sign a couple of people up. The first thing we do is sign somebody up to our lead magnet. So let's go and take a look at what happens when the client signs up to that. So there we go. We've just signed up a lead to our lead magnet. So if we go and look at our online clients up here, you can see number 1 has appeared. And inside here, automatically, we have our PTD Ninja 101, our new client that signed up today. You can see here, we have an offline date as well. After that, it will automatically shut them off, make them a print-only client, unless they go and purchase something or sign up to another package. So you can see that's happened completely automatically. And if we go to our client's dashboard, we can actually see what's happening inside there. So inside here, we go to the group section at the top, and we can see what they've been added to. So automatically, they've been added to the lead magnet group and the mail out group. So whatever's inside your lead magnet, again, we go through this inside the course, exactly how to put one together Whatever it's decided to leave on, it will be inside their account, and it will start drip feeding that information out to them. And even inside there, if you look inside the message center now, you can see we have the emails already pre-set up, drip feeding out to the client to try and encourage them to go and purchase your program, already pre-written inside there. All you need to do is go and add in your own links to it, tweak and adapt if you want to. I can wish you exactly how to do this inside the course too. So once that client has signed up, what happens next? Well, we can either offer them a challenge, which is something that we do if they don't sign up to your paid programs. We talk about exactly how to do that, the best way to do that inside the course. But for now, though, in this demo, we're actually going to go and go, okay, this client signed up to our paid program now. What happens there? So I'm now going to go and sign the client up to our paid program, and let's see exactly what happens inside PTD when they do that. So we still have our one client here that's now signed up. Let's take a look. Inside here, you can see things have changed slightly now. So we have our added date still, but down here we have our offline date. So that's now automatically changed from that 1 week to 13 weeks time from now, because they're about to do our 12-week flagship program. If we hit the drop down menu and click go to dashboard, you can see how this content is all being pulled together. So we've actually utilized these different groups up here that we had set up inside our Premier package. You can see everything has been added in automatically, and some groups, such as our recipes and our weekly reviews, are already pending to start on particular days. That means we can control what day things fall on in a completely automated way. If we go down inside here, you can see in our programs, we have our workouts already added in automatically. We have all our coaching items added in automatically. You can see here how the different groups are starting to stack together to create this one program for our client. Bear in mind, your client has no idea they're part of multiple groups. This is just here to help you. So all that content's in there. You can see it's starting to drip feed out to the client by date over this side. We then have all the tracking and stuff set up inside here and our habits. And we even have all our forms and stuff set up inside here as well to drip feed out to the client to get them to complete different things and do different activities as they go through. Now, this program inside here is designed technically to be completely automated, which means you could sit back and do nothing. Definitely don't recommend that at PTD Ninja. We recommend that you actually coach alongside this program and tweak and adapt as you go. And we do show you exactly how to do that as well inside training inside the course. Now, of course, you may tweak and adapt stuff, but the idea of this is to give you this content here, to give you a structure so you can see exactly how everything works. And then hopefully that'll give you a really good idea. And if you didn't want to use the particular setup we've got here for your clients, then you can obviously change it, but you'll know exactly what you need to do in order to do that. However, we've found this approach here works 80 to 85% of the time for most people. It just requires a small few tweaks for your clients because of the approach we actually use. So that's what it kind of looks like inside here. But once you want to tweak and adapt stuff for your client, it's all kind of pre-automated. How do you do things? Well, the cool thing about PT Distinction is anything you do in a client's account only affects that particular client. So you can change and tweak workouts inside here if you want to. You can change the coaching items if you want to. You can adjust stuff around on the client's schedule if you want to. I mean, it's entirely up to you how you want to move and edit things on the client level. It will not affect anything else you've already pre-set up. But obviously, this is PTD Ninja. It's all about systems and saving time so you can focus on what's important for you in your business, as well as you in your life as well. So how do we make this super quick? Well, there's certain things inside this flagship program that are always going to remain the same. They're things like the onboarding documents, the tracking and stuff inside there, and that kind of thing that they might do. Now, that means if you look up here in the groups, we've separated all these things up into different groups. And it's that reason it gives us the flexibility to change stuff very quickly. So let's say, for example, here, we are running this particular program and we find out from the forms that the client completes, or maybe we knew from beforehand, that they prefer a plant-based diet and not what I call a kind of standard diet. So really simple. Instead of going in and edit everything individually inside here, which can take a long time, you just go to your groups. And inside here, you remove the flagship coaching content group. And what that does, it takes out all the coaching content for that flagship group. But you can see here, all the onboarding stuff is still in there, but the actual stuff to do with that actual program, the standard diet inside there has gone completely and been removed out of it. Now all you do is you come back up here, you hit add groups, and we've added in some groups earlier on. We added in the ones that are useful for us and our business. And one of the things I actually added in was a plant-based coaching content group. And what you can do is you can add it in, or you can backdate the start date if you want to, but we can add that back in. And what it does now is it adds back in that same program again, but with a plant-based version of it. So it's going to be plant-based recipes, it's going to be plant-based documents talking about what food to choose for. As you can see here, everything has now been added back in, but it's actually plant-based now. It's not a standard diet. We have exactly the same thing for loads of different versions of these programs as well, doing things like ketogenic-based stuff, intermittent fasting-based stuff inside there, loads of different variations on that. Now we can do exactly the same thing as well with our workouts. With our programs in here, we have these pre-set up to drip feed out to clients every few weeks. That happens automatically. Of course, you can go in here, you can edit and change whatever you want to, but we can really speed this up. So let's say inside here we want to build our own. Instead of going to have to delete every single one of them, we can actually just go to our groups and we can go and remove just the workout side of it. So automated workouts, click remove, and okay. Now, that doesn't mean you can't add more on top of it. You can add multiple groups in at the same time, like multiple workouts in and build your own. But this just means it clears it out. Everything else stays the same. But we can now go and add in your own inside here by adding your own program or pulling from your templates. Or if you really want to speed things up and you've copied over some of our other workout groups inside the account, maybe you're working with this client and think, actually, you know, I really could do with some of these things scheduling. I want reminders to work with. And I want to work out 3 days per week and I want to work out at home. So you can come up here onto your groups. You can hit add group, hit the drop down menu, and down here you'll find some workout groups. And we've got a beginner, at home, 3 day split that's scheduled. I can pick a date or a day for it to start. I'm going to start it today. And it's going to add it back in. So now what it's going to do is copy this new program into their account, already pre-set up. And then we can actually then start scheduling it out for your client and adapting and adjusting stuff for them. So you can see the new workout in here. And if we go onto the schedule, you can see it's actually set out for them down here, and it's drip feeding out to them each week, giving them 3 days a week. So we've now changed and customized it. At that point, you can then go into here, you can do exercise swaps, change things around just to suit, to tweak it for their client, all at this individual level without affecting any of the groups. And that's how you can very quickly customize stuff for a client. So let's say they're working their way through this particular program inside PTD, they work their way through the whole thing. And at the end, we have upsell emails inside there. We've even created coaching videos and upsell email videos and stuff for this. I'll give you an example of one inside here. If we're talking about lunch, you can click on this and you can actually view the videos inside. And we've made it super, super simple as well by actually having a demo video on the desktop and a demo video on the app as well. So your client knows simultaneously exactly what they need to be doing, no matter what device they're on. The upsells can end in exactly the same way, helps move them into your next program, at which point they go and sign up to your membership program. And then with your membership programs in the course, we actually show you how to have multiple tiers of all these as well. But for now, we're just going to focus on one tier and sign them up. So let's go and take a look at what happens when someone signs up to your membership programs. So here we go. Our client has now signed up to our membership program. They paid for that. They're on the subscription payment. So we go inside here. You'll see now the cutoff date has now been removed because we don't know exactly what that's going to be yet, because they're basically paying monthly. So if the payment's not made, it then takes them off automatically. The payment made, they keep having access to it all. If we hit the drop-down menu and click go to dashboard, and we go inside here, we can see things have changed slightly now. So if we go into the group section over here, we can see what's happened with the different groups inside PTD. So you can see we still have the flagship workout support, the welcome groups, the results tracking. However, now we have nutritional coaching, membership welcome group, automated workouts, and the weekly viewing recipes. So there's some of the older stuff that's relevant across all programs that stayed in. Yet the things that are just to do with specifically to the 12-week program or any groups that you use to adapt that 12-week program have now been removed automatically. That gives consistency for the client in terms of their results tracking, their onboarding. They're not getting asked to do the same things over again. There's no chance of duplications or anything like that. You know, what it's done is upgraded them. And we use this welcome group here to welcome them back, just to say, hey, thank you for signing up to our membership. Welcome back. That's what we need you to do. And inside here, you can see how things have changed. So in the coaching area now, we have our nutritional coaching content that starts to drip feed out. This is very habit-based, this one. So it has new habits every couple of weeks. It has tracking forms so they can check in and say yes and no to track their adherence. And it has other lessons and mini lessons around those habits as well. Nice and simple ones, not too big, not too detailed, not taking up too much time for the client. All these programs inside here are about having the most effective way to get a client result without taking up too much of their time. That's literally what this program is designed for. You can see loads of content here drip feeding out to them over time in their program. In the programs area, you can see we have some selectable workouts. So with this particular one, a client can go in there and they can change and adapt the workouts themselves. They can go on there and pick, I want to do a lean muscle workout today, a weight loss workout today, interval circuit today. Of course, you can do something different if you wanted to. I just want to give you an example of what's available inside here and what you can do with these type of memberships. And just give you an idea of what the flexibility of PT Distinctions in terms of what you can offer. So in here, a client can pick and choose what they actually want to do inside. But of course, if you want to give them something more customized, you can do that. And all you do is go to your groups again, just like before, and you remove those individual groups and workouts from it. And that's it. They're then actually now gone out of the program. You can go and build your own workouts inside there now from templates, or you can utilize those groups again by adding a different group if you want to. It's entirely up to you how you would want to do that, but you can adapt and adjust it. Now you can do exactly the same thing with a nutritional program. Yes, it's maybe an ongoing membership thing. You could sit back and let them get on with it. But of course, you can adapt and adjust stuff as well. So let's say you're working with a client inside here and you want to change the habits and stuff, or the order of the habits they're working on. So let's have a look how we do that. We go to the groups. We're just going to remove the automated 12-month one here. And the whole thing gets removed. So it removes all the habits, all the mini lessons around those particular habits, all the tracking for the habits, everything. So all that's left now is the workouts, the welcome stuff, and all the stuff that's consistent across all the programs. We now click Add, hit the drop-down menu. You can see we have a selection of other habits that we've added in. So maybe I want to focus on eating carbohydrates based on activity first. So I'm going to click Add and add that now. That's going to add that in as a 2-week block. Once it's added in, we can adjust and adapt stuff. We can change the text slightly for the coaching item. We can change the length of the tracking as well. Inside there, you can see it's starting to add the extra habits in. We've got the individual habit down here with all the check-ins for them, so we can change and adapt stuff. We can adapt the length of it, make it longer or shorter. So it can be a week long, it can be 3 weeks long, 2 weeks long, doesn't really matter. As standard, we have them set up as 2 weeks. And then what we can do is think, actually, I could come back here in 2 weeks' time and maybe add in another habit. Or if I think I know what they're going to work on in 2 weeks' time, just to save me a bit of time now and again, I can always adapt this and change it later down the line. Click Add, hit Add, pick a different one, so eating protein. I can pick a date in the future. So in 2 weeks' time, I can pick a date, add, and OK. And now that's pending to start on that date. And I can actually do this as many times as I like, building up my own customized habit-based program by changing the order of these groups and stacking them against each other and setting dates for them to go live in the future. So I now have my own very customized habit-based coaching program for my client inside there. So there you have it. That's pretty much, in a nutshell, what kind of happens inside PTD Ninja. Hopefully you've got an idea of now what's actually involved inside the course, what we go through, taking you from the basics right through to understanding your business and how to run that online, showing you how to do some basic lead generation, how to convert them into sales, how to move them into your main flagship offer, how to customize and adapt that flagship offer, how to move them into a membership program, and how to create lead generation tools outside of that in order to bring them in. So that's exactly what PTD Ninja does. And then we give you all the content to do it as well that you can tweak and adapt and adjust, and you get lifetime access to that and all the support. So again, if you want to find out more about PTD Ninja 101 course, you can head over to ptdninja.com and then go to Done For You. And on the Done For You page inside there, you can find out a lot more about exactly what it is we do. Or you can just go directly to ptdninja.com/PTD Ninja 101. Where you'll find out a lot more information about the course, kind of a bit more about what we've just gone about now, all the information you need inside here, and all the information you need in order to sign up. Now, of course, if you do want to sign up, we do have a couple of offers inside here. The best offer for lifetime access is our pay in full offer. You can also split that over installments as well, over 60 different installments if you want to. That does cost a little bit more if you do that. Also, when you sign up as well, we'll give you a couple of extra bonuses. Like I mentioned already, you can upgrade to the gold at any point. All you do is pay the difference, so you're not going to lose out if you want to try this out first, if you're thinking about the gold. Also, as well, you get a 30-minute breakthrough business coaching call with our resident business coach, Jed, who's going to go through your business with you and come up with a strategy as well for you moving forward. And of course, you get all the lifetime access and support. What else you need also to get your business up and running with PT Distinction. So I hope this all makes sense. As always, if you've got any questions whatsoever, please do let us know inside the comments, and I'll always try and get back to you as soon as I can. And I hopefully look forward to seeing you on the PTD Ninja 101 course very, very soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.